Found a little peace down by the water, where the waves were dancing on the skies of blue. I was carrying a heart full of memories, then the tide brought me right back to you. The world kept spinning faster every morning, everybody chasing something new. But all I ever wanted in the silence was another sunset shared with you. And every road I wandered, every dream I followed through, always led me to the same place, back to harbor lights and you. Under the harbor lights tonight, everything feels so right. The ocean breeze, your hand in mine, like stars that finally align. We don't need castles in the sky, we don't need reasons why. Just stay with me and we'll get through. Under the harbor lights with you. Remember all the nights we kept on talking about the things we'd do when fears were gone. We were young and searching for tomorrow, never known we were strong all along. Some days the rain would fall without a warning, some days our hearts felt broken into two. But every storm became a distant memory whenever I could shelter next to you. And every wave reminds me love survives what we go through, like a lighthouse in the darkness, always guiding me to you. Under the harbor lights tonight, everything feels so right. The ocean breeze, your hand in mine, like stars that finally align. We don't need castles in the sky, we don't need reasons why. Just stay with me and we'll get through. Under the harbor lights with you. Years may come and seasons go, the tide may rise and fall, but if your heart still calls my name, I'll be there through it all. No matter where the winds may blow, no matter what we lose, my favorite place in all this world will always be with you. Under the harbor lights tonight, the moon is shining bright, the waves are singing soft and low, like they already know that every dream I've ever chased, every path I've traveled through, led me back where I belong. Under the harbor lights with you. Harbor lights and ocean blue, home has always been with you. Every morning starts the same way, sunrise painting gold across the bay. little cafe by the shoreline, and an empty chair where you once stayed. People come and go like passing sailboats, stories written in the drifting air. But every song the old guitar is playing still sounds like the love we used to share. Time keeps moving on, that's what everybody says, but some memories stay forever, living softly in your head. So I'll have coffee by the sea and let the waves keep talking to me. Every little whisper in the breeze brings your memory back to me. The seagulls flying overhead, the words we never said. Somewhere between the sky and blue, I'm still finding pieces of you. I see couples walking down the boardwalk, laughing like they own the summer sun. And I remember how we used to dream there, thinking our forever had begun. Maybe life just writes a different ending. Maybe hearts must learn to let things go. But every sunset on this quiet harbor leaves a little warmth inside my soul. Though you're far away and the years have passed us by, some loves never really leave us, they just change their shape with time. So I'll have coffee by the sea and let the waves keep talking to me. Every little whisper in the breeze brings your memory back to me. The seagulls flying overhead, the words we never said. Somewhere between the sky and blue, I'm still finding pieces of you. And if someday our paths should cross again on some distant coastal road, I'll smile and thank the universe for the love we used to know. Because some hearts are meant to stay even when they're far apart, like a lighthouse on the horizon, still shining from the dark. I'll have coffee by the sea and let the sunset set me free. Every golden color in the sky feels like your sweet goodbye. The tide may carry time away, but memories always stay. Somewhere between the sky and blue, I'll always save a place for you. Coffee by the sea tonight, your memory feels like home. The cafe lights were fading in the distance. The evening sky was turning into blue. The old guitar was resting by the window, playing memories that led me back to you. I remember how we laughed through every season, how we promised we'd never drift apart. But life can be a river with no warning, carrying different dreams inside our hearts. Still I hear your voice in every wave that reaches shore, and every little melody makes me miss you even more. This is the last song at the harbor, the final note beneath the stars. The moon is shining on the water like it remembers who we are. And even if the night keeps moving, and even if we're worlds apart, you'll always be the sweetest chapter written in my heart. Sometimes I see your shadow in the sunset, walking where the sand and sea collide. And for a moment, time begins to soften, like you never really said goodbye. The lighthouse still stands tall against the darkness, just like the love we couldn't quite erase. Some feelings never truly disappear, they simply learn a different place. Though the years have passed and tomorrow calls my name, part of me still smiles whenever I hear your name. This is the last song at the harbor, the final note beneath the stars. The moon is shining on the water like it remembers who we are. And even if the night keeps moving, and even if we're worlds apart, you'll always be the sweetest chapter written in my heart. Maybe every ending has a reason, maybe every goodbye helps us grow. But if I had one wish this evening, I'd tell you everything you should know, that you were my favorite hello, and my heart is goodbye, the dream I kept believing in long after the tide rolled by. This is the last song at the harbor, but not the last memory of you. Every wave will keep on singing everything we lived through. And when the morning sun arrives beyond the ocean blue, I'll carry all the love we shared in everything I do. The last song at the harbor still belongs to you. The sun was falling slowly on the water, painting gold across the evening sky. You were standing by the old marina, with 1,000 dreams shining in your eyes. We talked about the places we could travel, the roads we'd take and stories we'd create, never knowing that a simple moment could become a memory we'd never trade. The world was wide open like the ocean in June, and every wave was singing a little love song to you. Sail away with me tonight, leave the worries far behind. Let the moonlight guide our hearts across the waters of time. We don't need a map to follow, we don't need to know what's next. As long as you're beside me, this journey feels the best. Sail away with me tonight, where forever feels so near. Every wave keeps whispering the words we need to hear. Life can pull us in 100 directions. Some days feel heavier than they should, but somehow when I hear your laughter, everything starts feeling good. The harbor lights are glowing in the distance, like little stars reflected in the sea. And every time I look across the water, I see the future waiting patiently. The wind keeps reminding every heart deserves a chance to follow what it believes in and trust the magic of romance. Sail away with me tonight, leave the worries far behind. Let the moonlight guide our hearts across the waters of time. We don't need a map to follow, we don't need to know what's next. As long as you're beside me, this journey feels the best. Maybe we won't have all the answers, maybe we won't always get it right, but every storm becomes a story when we're holding on this tight. Sail away with me tonight, where the stars touch the sea. Every dream I've ever wanted is standing right in front of me. The horizon keeps on calling and our hearts are running free. Let's chase tomorrow together. Sail away with me, sail away. Just you and me. There's a quiet little moment in the evening when the daylight slowly fades away. The city noise becomes a distant echo, and the stars begin to find their place. I sit alone beside the open shoreline, listening to the rhythm of the tide, thinking about the roads that brought me here, and all the reasons why I tried. Every heart gets broken, every soul gets lost sometimes, but healing often finds us in the most unexpected nights. Somewhere between sunset and midnight, I found a little peace inside. The waves were singing softly, like everything would be alright. Somewhere between yesterday and tomorrow, I learned to let my worries go and watch the moonlight dancing on the water down below. I know there are people carrying burdens, trying hard to hide them every day, smiling through the storms they're facing, hoping somehow they'll find a way. Maybe that's why these simple moments matter. A quiet song, a coffee, and the sea. Because sometimes all a heart is asking for is room enough to simply breathe. The world keeps moving faster, but tonight I'm standing still, listening to the ocean, teaching me how to heal. Somewhere between sunset and midnight, I found a little peace inside. The waves were singing softly, like everything would be alright. Somewhere between yesterday and tomorrow, I learned to let my worries go and watch the moonlight dancing on the water down below. One day we'll look back on these struggles and realize how far we've come. Every scar became a lesson. Every ending led to one more sun. Somewhere between sunset and midnight, the stars were shining clear, reminding me that brighter days are always drawing near. I finally found the truth. Somewhere between sunset and midnight, I found my way back home.